and 3 reminders that we all need to be leaders of our life. 3 reminders we all need to lead our life and create impact around us. And so, if you're new to this, I'm Devan Edwards, aka Devan the Connector, connecting you to the knowledge that will empower yourself, and also accountability consultant for the Total Freedom Network. And we believe that leadership transcends titles, hierarchical positions. Doesn't matter what your title was, flow doesn't matter. And John C. Maxwell, he puts this very eloquently. He says leadership is not about titles, positions, or flowcharts. It's about one life influencing another. It's about one life influencing another. And so this perspective shifts the focus from seeking authority to actually making a genuine impact in other people's lives. So if you're on YouTube or in your life, ask yourself, are you seeking the title? Are you seeking the titles? Are you seeking this false sense of authority, or are you seeking to actually make a genuine impact on other people's lives? And this is something that you get to think about. This is gonna be a short live, but I'm gonna give you 3 different reminders of what it takes for us to lead our life, what it takes for you to be able to lead your life in the true essence. And so the first reminder is that we get to have, as leaders, we get to have empathy and understanding. So true leaders understand that whether in your workplace and you have teams around you, whether you're at home with your family, or maybe whether you're around whichever communities or environments you're around, you get to address and understand what the needs of your community or people around you are, and work to address them and create a supportive environment. So one question, if you haven't asked this question to those people around you in your life, ask them, what support do you need today? Or what support do you need in your environment? Ask them that and see what response comes up. Next one, number two reminder, influence and inspiration. So great leaders and the true leaders. Hey Tony Cranley, how you doing? So number 2 reminder of being a true essence of leadership is great leaders inspire not only the teams, communities, but people around them in their circle to, not through authority, not through just dictatorship, but actually through their actions and integrity, and actually motivating others to achieve their best. So for example, if I see you and you're operating in a way that I know you can do better, I'm going to call you out on it respectfully, and I'm going to say to you, is this the type of person you want to show up as? I'm going to ask you questions, and I'm going to ask you questions that will cause you to think about yourself and actually reevaluate what's happening in your life. Yeah, I'm good, Tony. I'm good, Tony. And you can gauge a lot by what people say, right? You can gauge a lot by what people say to you and how they speak to you, which will determine whether they are in a position of authority, or are they actually seeking to impact you? Are they seeking to actually motivate and inspire you through their actions and integrity, through what they're saying? Are they giving you encouraging thoughts? Or are they giving you disencouraging thoughts? Are they giving you encouraging perspectives or disencouraging perspectives? Empowering or disempowering? Draining or generating? Like really evaluate that in your circle and what that looks like. Okay. It looks like Brent Fires. I'm done. So Jonna Ori, yes, I'm talking about the true essence of leadership and 3 reminders of how we get to lead our life. And so the 3 reminders, I've covered 2 so far. So the first one is having empathy and understanding. So And then the second one is influence and inspiration, and not operating in your life from a sense of authority, not operating in the sense or dictatorship, but operating in the sense of moving by your word, moving by your actions, and being integrity, and motivating others to achieve their best, creating a supportive work environment, not dogging anyone down like Grandma Daisy is. Not discouraging people, but you're really encouraging people, really empowering people. Like, how are you actively doing that in your life, or how are you actively doing that in your life? That's some questions we get to ask ourselves, because whether we know it or not. Impo, how you doing, bro? Yeah, I'm great. I'm great. Good to see you. Oh, Russia, nice, nice. And so we get to do that in every aspect of our life, whether we're in the workplace, whether we're just walking down the street. We get to understand that we are powerful beings, and within ourselves, we are leaders. We just have to find out what type of leader we are, and then operate in that sense. You know, so one of the I say this to myself every day. I say to myself, for example, I'm a relentless, responsible, courageous leader, and then I stand for empowerment, love, and abundance. So if in any way that I'm not showcasing who I say I am, or or what I stand for, if I'm not standing for what I say I stand for, then that's a character building moment. That's not me being in the essence of my leadership, you know? And so Jason Gallia says, you look like a character from a book I read when I was very young. Okay, thanks. I guess. And so the third reminder is commitment to growth. So when we're in the true essence of leadership, we're actually committed to our growth, whatever that looks like. And so as a leader, you would commit to your personal, professional growth, and not even just your growth, but the growth of the people that you're leading, and the growth of the people in your community, and fostering that continuous improvement. So it's like really, it's like ask like, how are you improving every day? What are you doing to improve? You know what they say, what are you doing to improve 1% a day? What does that even look like for you? Like, for example, earlier, what I do to improve my mind, my brain, I do brain training. So I use a cognitive training system. It's in a 3D cognitive training system, where it helps me to train my mind, train my brain, optimize my brain, and it sharpens my brain in terms of giving me more decision making skills, sharpening my attention and my focus, right? And so that's just one of the things that I do to become 1% a day, because I value um, my mind, I value the function of my brain, I value my mental health, right? And so I also eat in good foods because I value my physical body, you know. So you like watching 3D movies too. Nice, nice, nice. Yeah, yeah. Don't underestimate 3D, because especially when it comes to if you're using it for training purposes. I don't, the movies. I mean, that depends. That depends. Uh, why did Trap Law Ross? No idea who that is. English, English, English. So I want to. I'm good. Before I leave this live, I want to ask you. Has someone in your life influenced you through your leadership, through their leadership? Like, who do you know in your life that has influenced you through your leadership, and it influenced you in the sense that they encouraged you and they supported you in your endeavors in life? And what actions or qualities did they have that made a lasting impact on you? Like, what qualities or actions did they have that had a lasting impact on you? Like, were they non-judgmental to you? Were they calm about it? Were they understanding? Were they empathetic? Were they inspiring? Were they more committed to your did they sound more committed to your growth than you sounded committed to your growth, your personal and professional growth, you know? So that's something you get to ask yourself. All right. And so I'm gonna leave you there. All right. Stay in the true essence of leadership so you can lead your work life, avoid the self-sabotage, and really start thriving. Okay. And if you know someone that needs to hear this, like, share this video, and stay empowered, all right? Just remember, the connection to your greatest self continues. Take care.